Today I want to stream about how I create stuff with AI. Let's watch. First of all, I will show you. Give me a minute. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So I want to show you something very interesting. How to create with AI. I can create, for example, stuff. I will be creating. A fairy tale, for example. A fairy tale. So I will show you first the fairy tale I created, like a few ones I have here. Okay, let me show you. Let's see if you hear it very well or not.
Once upon a time in the forest, a crow was sitting under a tall oak tree. She held a big piece of cheese in her beak, which she had just found. A sly fox happened to be running by. Seeing the cheese, the fox quickly came up with a plan to get it. The fox approached the tree and, looking up, gently said, "Oh, beautiful crow, what a lovely posture you have. What shiny feathers you have. You must be the most beautiful bird in this forest, crow." Flattered by such words, she almost dropped the cheese but managed to hold on. The fox continued, "And surely, such a beautiful bird must have the most wonderful voice.
So I'm just.
Could you sing for me? I would so love to hear your enchanting song." The crow, swayed by the flattery, opened her beak wide to sing. At that very moment, the cheese slipped from her beak and fell right to the ground. The fox swiftly grabbed it.
This is like one of the Russian fairy tales, and I created it with AI. I wanted to show you. So there's another one also I created recently. I'll show you another one. Okay. I think this would be recorded, that's why I will just work on it and hoping that someone will join. It wasn't seen. Okay, now you see it. Okay, now we see it. It wasn't on the scene. Yeah, so sorry about that. So let's try it again.
Once upon a time in the forest, a crow was sitting under a tall oak tree. She held a big piece of cheese in her beak, which she had just found. A sly fox happened to be running by. Seeing the cheese, the fox quickly came up with a plan to get it. The fox approached the tree and, looking up, gently said, "Oh, beautiful crow, what a lovely posture you have. What shiny feathers you have. You must be the most beautiful bird in this forest, crow." Flattered by such words, she almost dropped the cheese but managed to hold on. The fox continued, "And surely, such a beautiful bird must have the most wonderful voice. Could you sing for me? I would so love to hear your enchanting song. The crow, swayed by the flattery, opened her beak wide to sing. At that very moment, the cheese slipped from her beak and fell right to the ground. The fox swiftly grabbed it.
Okay, another one also I did. Another one, let me show you as well another one. And I will show you how it could be done. So it's about, I'm trying to translate Russian fairy tales to English. So I translated this one. I mean, I didn't translate it correctly. I mean, all the story, but it called kalabok, like baked bread, but ran from his grandmother and father.
A freshly baked loaf of bread in a warm kitchen suddenly came to life, sprouting eyes and a mischievous smile. With a quick wiggle, the bread rolled off the counter, scurried across the kitchen floor, and out the door into the wide-open forest. Deep in the forest, the bread met a cute, fluffy bunny. The bread sang a cheerful song, and the bunny listened, enchanted, before hopping away. Further on, the bread encountered a big, friendly bear. Again, the bread sang its catchy tune, and the bear listened, then ambled off into the trees. Finally, the bread met a sly fox. The fox, feigning deafness, asked the bread to sing again, but to come closer so it could hear better. Believing the fox, the naive bread hopped closer. In a flash, the fox pounced and gobbled up the bread, ending its adventure.
Yeah, so I was yeah, playing with AI. I have fun with AI a lot. I see you, Eunice. Yeah, and there are a lot of stuff that are possible to be created with AI. For example, this one, how I create. So I have a tool here. It's not necessarily paid because they give you some time to train. It's called manos.im. And here, for example, I'm calling my name with different, my accounts with different names. So I wrote here, for example, I even did the Russian version here. So I told him to tell me the story about the fox. So it told me the story. So it tell you the story. I have all the here what I wrote. So I said make. Let me translate this in English. I said make me a story about a fox who came to the tree where a crow was holding a piece of cheese in its beak. The fox began to praise the crow and tell her how beautiful she was, and that she probably had a beautiful voice, and asked her to sing. The crow began to sing, the piece of the cheese fell from her, and the fox ate it. I mean, I wrote this script by myself, like you give it the prompts, and it will give you like all the details, and it will rewrite your prompts like better, and it will make it more beautiful. It gives you the pictures, then you ask the pictures, it gives you the pictures. You can ask for the sound, it gives you the sound, and then you take all the pictures, you take the sound, and you combine everything together, and you get, I mean, what you get. So here it's the story about the bread. I mean, I didn't tell it all the story, but I just told it to create a video. A story about the bread who became alive and ran from who cooked it while going through the forest. I mean, the forest. He met the bunny and it sang to him a song. The bunny listened and went out. He met the bear. The bear instead listened and went out. When the alive bread met the fox, so the fox asked him to sing again. And the fox said, "But I can't listen very well." He asked the bread to approach him to listen better, and the alive bread, believed and approached the fox, and the fox ate it. So it was like a very famous Russian fairy tale. And this is what it was done. Like, I have received your request and I will make your video for you. And it did the following. So it did plan video structure, generate reference images, create video clips, combine clips together, clips, and deliver final video. So and it can tell you also, you can interrupt if there is a mistake. So it gives you all the files, and I combined everything together, and I created the video. It gives you even the audio for each part. And here's the result. So I will show you. So I download the pictures. So it don't give me the pictures directly. It gave me the audio, and I said give me the music video. It the music video I downloaded from the web, and I added it. And here we can also have a new task now and create a new story. I don't remember all the stories, but let's see. Okay. Okay, let me think about a story. For example, a story of like in English you call it Pinocchio. In Russian they call it Buratina. For example, I go for example to ChatGPT, for example. Do not use this credit because this manuals, it has credit, and if you use it you will have to pay. But if someone who wanted like to create content and to share a lot of videos with the creating such content, I mean, for kids, it could get, I mean, millions of views, and people can earn from that. Okay, let me try with ChatGPT. Расскажи, for example, I will tell him расскажи. Кратко о Буратино. I don't remember the story, but this is like the part of the story. Let's say translate that to English. It's like a story of Pinocchio, but it's the Russian Pinocchio that's called Buratina. So Buratina is the main character of the Russian fairy tale, The Golden Key, or The Adventure of Buratina, written by Alexei Tolstoy in 1936. The story is based on the Italian tale of Pinocchio by Carlo Collodi, but was reworked into a unique and original version. So in short, like the story, let's read the story here. Buratina is a wooden boy covered from a log by the king old man, Papa Carlo. He is mischievous, curious, and kind, but often gets into trouble along with his friends, Malvina, Pietro, the turtle, and others. He fights against the villains, Barabbas. In the end, he finds the golden key, which opens the door to happy fortune. So let's see how that AI can create from this a nice story. A nice story. Okay, we'll go here, for example, let's say in a text document, put, what is this? It's the license of the music. I should put it. And I will just edit the names that he's Buratino. So let's say it. Let's call him for example not Buratina, but something funny. Bobby, for example. He's a wooden boy, etc., etc. A man whose name is Carlo. This Carlo to make it easier. So he is, I don't understand this word, but let me just remove it because I don't understand. He is curious and kind, but often gets into trouble, along with his friends Malvina, Piero, and the Tortilla, and others. He fight against the villains Barabbas. Let's leave the word Barabbas. It's a funny word. So let's leave the word Barabbas. In the end, he found the golden key, which opened the door to a happy future, a symbol of freedom and new possibilities. So that's the story. It's also somehow related with the politics and stuff. So let's just copy this, for example, or let's go to this Manos and give it the script, like what I said before, like in this situation, I said, make me a story or make me a video. So let's see. It's important. Create a video of a story about, okay. And I will tell him, create a video of a story about, like this, the script we have, like from the Russian fairy tale. Create a video of story. So I gave him the script, so it will do the work now. So I click enter and wait. Look, while Manos is working, I mean, I can add stuff here, and it's working now. It's doing the work. So let's see what it's done. It's like working right now. I will do the following. So Manos, like he said, I will create a video about Bobby, the wooden boy, and his adventure. This will involve generating images and potentially audio based on your story. Please allow me some time to process this request. I will do the following: inform users about video generation, limitation, and suggest updates. Okay. Provide alternative content creation option. You can interrupt me anytime during my work to provide new information or adjust the plan. Then it say that it can't directly create the video for me. With my current capabilities, this will require upgrade. Yeah, but it's asking me if it's okay to make pictures. I said yes, waiting for my reply. Yes, great. So it can now create me pictures. Hello, Alison, nice to see you. So now I'm trying to create a cartoon. I already saw showed. I already showed the cartoon and that I created, like 2 ones, and now I'm creating another one, like a cartoon. I'm turning a cartoon from like hello. I'm turning a cartoon from Russian, like a cartoon about wooden. Like it's kind of the story of Pinocchio. So and I translated that to English, and now I am seeing. I changed the names here also. Usually it's called Buratina, not Bobby, but I called it Bobby. Okay, be happy to create the story about Bobby, the wooden boy. An alternative format. I can offer you 2 options: a visual presentation with slides that tell you the story with text and images, a written story with illustration and key moments. Yeah, so I will ask it for yeah, visual presentation with slides. Okay, I'll just write it number 1 so it will understand right away. 1. Okay, it's thinking now. Great choice. So it will design slides. Since it creates okay. And it's working with images and text to bring this to life. Let me get started on this right away. Okay. It's thinking. So let's see. While it's thinking, we can watch the video again that I created, the one about the bread. It's also like a Russian story, but I created this with AI, also translated this one.
A freshly baked loaf of bread in a warm kitchen suddenly came to life, sprouting eyes and a mischievous smile. With a quick wiggle, the bread rolled off the counter, scurried across the kitchen floor, and out the door into the wide-open forest. Deep in the forest, the bread met a cute, fluffy bunny. The bread sang a cheerful song, and the bunny listened, enchanted, before hopping away. Further on, the bread encountered a big, friendly bear. Again, the bread sang its catchy tune, and the bear listened, then ambled off into the trees. Finally, the bread met a sly fox. The fox, feigning deafness, asked the bread to sing again, but to come closer so it could hear better. Believing the fox, the naive bread hopped closer. In a flash, the fox pounced and gobbled up the bread, ending its adventure.
Yeah, so it's kind of clever. Fox lied to the bread and ate it. Okay, let's continue here. Let's see what it does, what it was doing. Still thinking. Searching for images, executing, doing everything. Of course, now I'm in the free version, but the paid version could do better stuff. This AI is called Manos. Already generated something. You just give it the script and it will make everything. It will make the images, now it will make the sound as well. And I will just add the sound to the editor, and after that I will make a video, and that's it. I mean, this is everything made automatically almost. Previous time it did take me too much. It's creating the images. Here are the images. You can see them already. Let's see. Like I can choose from these images, download, and yeah, he's trying to look for this Carlo. He's searching images. Carlo. What it found. No, it should be like not that scary for kids. So I can change it. While it's working, this I can write here, like make Carlo less scary, more animated. And it's like execution, and it will also make the change. It will consider this and make the change. Here are some pictures. I don't know what I have done this time, but before it was like doing that much faster. maybe because I said presentation, not only images. Like before I had like here, where is it? About the bread. It was like very easy. Maybe I didn't choose the right thing now. So it gives me pictures like this, generated pictures like this. Here's it. And pictures like this with each part of the story. And I just combined them. Here, what it's doing, so I can just stop all the process and ask it again. Please only generate one image for each sentence, for example. Let's see. I don't want presentation. Maybe it's asking about presentation. Maybe presentation is much harder to me. I understand you like to generate list of images each sentence of the story. However, I should clarify. But clarify what? I should clarify. I'm not generating new images. I've been collecting existing images to use the presentation slide. For each slide scene in the story, I use just one relevant image rather than multiple images. I keep the presentation focus on. So it keeps making the presentation. But it doesn't matter. I can, in this case, I can use any other, for example, AI, for example, generate me a picture of let's say a wooden boy with long nose. It should be animated and the boy should be little. The boy. Okay. While this one is still creating. Would you like to proceed with creating the presentation? Yeah, just one image per slide. Yes. You can ask you what do you want exactly? Okay, slides. Already like making slides. It's easier now. It's not wasting the time. Take this, for example, one. Let's see. It's just generating the image. Again, all that I need like 3 or 4 images, and I will ask this one to make the audio, and it will make the audio. I will combine everything together, and it will be a good, nice video, animated one. These images did not follow our concept policy. Policy. Generate. Okay. Wooden creature. Maybe it's like the word boy. Creature with big with that's without a nose. Creature animated from a fairy tale. That's it. Let's see. And you have always to guess this. Their rules. Maybe it could, for example, not like. Could not like, for example, something about the idea. Maybe it it may not generate it just because it's programmed like this. This one is still working. Take a long time. Let's see another one. Generate AI to generate images. Try another one here. And let's take anyone. Okay, Gemini is from Google. Let's see if it can do the work. ChatGPT is doing it. This one is working. Yeah, I mean, just you can write the script and it can give you the, what is it? It can give you all the details and it's easy to create. I mean, I will not have to record myself. I will not have to create the pictures myself. Okay, it's almost done here. Of course, it takes some time. This image also doesn't follow content policy. Strange. Okay, this manus still working. We have like already 5, 6, 7, 8 done. And it has like only 10. Okay, this is what is this? Is this a picture already? Yeah. Wow. So it's done. Yeah. So look at this. Hop. Bobby the Wooden Boy, just like ours. A tale of adventure and discovery. So the birth of a Bobby. In a small, I mean, this text, I didn't write all this text. I just gave it like the title, the idea in the beginning. I didn't write all of that. So in a small workshop filled with wood saving, so I mean in the beginning, in the beginning is a joke about the word beginning. In the beginning I told him, look what I told. What is it? So I told him this one. In the beginning, I wrote in Russian. I told him, tell me about this Buratina. It's a Russian story. Then it gave me the story in English, in short. So I copied this. And only this in short from one AI, I took this one. So this one. Like a little story. Buratina is a wooden by boy carved from a log, and the kind of king old man Papa Carlo. He is curious, etc. And here I renamed, instead of Buratino I made Bobby, instead of Papa Carlo I made only Carlo, and instead also I changed something here. So let's see what I changed. It turns from little story to bigger one. Let's see what I changed. So here's my question was like, this was my question. Create a video story about Bobby and the wooden boy carved from a log, because I changed it instead of Buratina, I called him Bobby. Log by the king, old man Carlo, and he is curious and kind of often gets into trouble along with his friends Malvina and others. He fights against the villains, Barabbas, and in Russia they have another name, Kalabas, Barabbas, or something like longer. I made it shorter. I made it only Barabbas in the end. He finds the golden key, which opened the door to a happy future. That's it. I mean, that's all what I wrote, and it gave us like the full story, big one. It created in form of presentation. Yeah, but each part I can turn into audio as well. The birthday of Bob. In a small workshop filled with wood, etc. That's it. Okay, in a small workshop filled with wood, shavings and other set of pine. Now it's working, that's why it's moving to the bottom. But anyway, I can, for example, just download these pictures. Okay, download. Click download. So, okay, screenshot them, for example. Okay, let me, for example, screenshot this. We have a it's moving to the bottom. Okay. It finished or not? Okay, slides. Here are the slides. Can I translate them right away? I mean, save to Google Drive. Let's see. Save to Google Drive. Change, for example, to this account. I give it like the account that I don't need. It's not my main account. That's why it's better to give the access to another account. And save all those slides to the account. What is this? I don't know why it can download or turn them to a PDF file for me. It's better. Okay. Let's turn them to a PDF file. And you can read it. What? So it will not move. And it finds out like some pictures here, other pictures, and it wrote all the story. This is Barabbas. It's found a picture of Barabbas. This is like kind of Pinocchio, like the wooden boy, and the villains, and how he finds the golden key. Also, it gives us picture. The door of fortune, happy ending. Here I can also ask it for example, let's say, give me the audio part of each part. I don't know. I think it will understand. So it will give me audio now. Hello, Ania. I see you. So it will give me the audio now. I can provide with the text each part of the story, which I could then use text to speech to generate audio. Would you like me to provide the text for each slide? Yes, okay, let's see. I will provide the text of each slide of presentation. So it will provide it here, right here. And then maybe give me the audio, just like I did before with the other story. So it gave me all the text here. Let's see how the it gives you even the dialogue. the dialogue of the characters. Let's see how the audio will be. In fact, if I give it like the correct prompt with all the details, it can take some time, and it can make all the content automatically, even the video. So this is called manus.im, and that video could be used in a kids channel, and that's it. And or if a lot of such videos will be created, well, it will be nice. Okay, what's just the beginning? Beyond the magical door, the end, then text. Where is the audio? Before it was giving me the audio. Okay, let's see. Let's ask it. Where is the audio? Apart from your synthetic, I can directly generate audio. My Perfect Manager provided text for each slide, which you can use then to text to speech. Yeah, I mean, it's not a problem because it's not a paid version, so I can just use the text. Okay, I will ask it, for example, can you give me all the text in Word form? So let's see if it can. Yes, I can provide all the text in the single Word document. I will complete the text in the presentation slide into one file for you. Provide alternative. Okay. And it's creating now the Word file. And I can use other AI that just read that text. So I already have the pictures. And now I will have the Word, document Word. Okay, let's see. Because there are a lot of also like text to speech, for example, text to speech AI. Free realistic text to speech. There are even free ones, and I can choose among them, like Adam.
Newton's first law of motion, also known as the law of inertia.
Dear team, I hope this email finds you well. I wanted to remind everyone that the deadline
I can't believe we actually did it. The project is...
Dear team, I hope this email finds...
Dear team, I hope this email finds you well. I wanted to remind everyone that...
Dear team, I hope this email...
Dear team, I hope this email finds you well.
So she's better for a story telling, I think. Just copy this, remove all this, and take the text, give it the text, when it make me the Word file, and that's it. While it's still thinking, I can take just to show you how it could be done. What's the text here? Here's the text. Okay. This is already Barabbas. This is a nice text. The adventure began. Slide. One sunny morning, let's say, hop. I copy it here, and I go here to this speech, and let her read.
One sunny morning, Bobby's curiosity got the better of him. He decided to explore beyond the safety of Carlo's workshop and venture into the wide world. Along his journey, Bobby faces many challenges, crossing a rushing river that tests his courage, navigating a dense forest where he could easily get lost, meeting strangers who might not all be friendly. With each step of his adventure, Bobby learns valuable lessons about bravery, friendship, and caution.
Okay, it's not the beginning, so I will go to the beginning here. Here's the text for the title slide. Yeah, it's the title, and in a small, this is what he created. Like from a little text, little tiny text, it created a full story, like a new one.
In a small workshop filled with wood shavings and the scent of pine, lived a kind old man named Carlo. With skilled hands and a warm heart, Carlo carefully carved a wooden boy from a special log. He shaped the face with gentle care, crafted the limbs with precision, and painted a cheerful smile. As Carlo worked, he poured his love and craftsmanship into every detail. When he finished, something magical happened. The wooden boy came to life. Carlo named him Bobby, and their adventure together began.
Let's see how I can turn this to MP3. Okay, so login. I just use the account that I don't need in Google, and I give it access. Usually they say that they are free, but not all of them they are free, or they give you like just some part you can. Again, stamp this. Again.
In a small workshop.
Okay. You see, it's asking for upgrade, but there are free ones as well. Okay, this one, for example, let's ask it to turn. I have here credits to turn it to audio. This is the text it gave me. Like ready text. All of it. Turn this to audio, or I can just find another AI, text to speech. Anyway, it's just a matter of searching. There are free ones, there are paid ones. It's possible to create any of such cartoons. So this one can't give the audio. Let's try this. Generate female. Okay, generate. Okay, so this was generated very quick.
In a small workshop filled with wood shavings and the scent of pine, lived a kind old man named Carlo. With skilled hands and a warm heart, Carlo carefully carved a wooden boy from a special.
Okay, here, since it already know, give me the picture of Bobby. Bobby. So it already gave us anyway. I already downloaded it. I have a PDF. Where is PDF? It was somewhere here. So I have this one. I can just use this one. Take a picture like this and use it in a video. Just this I can download them from this. See, it's not even asking me to log in directly. It's a nice site. Love Voice. That's it. This is the audio I have.
In a small workshop filled with wood shavings and the scent.
That's it. And I can take the video editor, put the picture there. Where is the video editor? Anyone, I mean, any video editor. For example, this one. I can add the picture there. For example, let's go to this PDF file. Leave this picture. I can even make the picture myself. I can just screenshot this up and turn this to a video. That's it. Here I can go like this. AI creates picture. So create picture or take any ready picture. Open it with Paint, for example, and copy here the Control V. Yeah, copy the picture here. Logic. Cutting this picture. This picture. Pop. That's it. Here's the picture I can use in the video, but I can make a better one. Anyway, I'm just explaining how to do such thing. So this is the editor. This will be part of video. But some AI, they do even this work. They even make the slides, make them in a form of a video. I'm just learning about them. And they make everything. You just give it the script and it will give you a ready video. But those are paid AI. So in the editor, I do this. I just select these ones, add the picture that I created, and just make it quick. Add the music, the sound. Put the file. This one, this invoice, this. I can just put the picture here on the bottom, make it more big, like to take all this space. Make it here, and here's I have the first part with the picture.
In a small workshop.
Just show you. Yes.
Workshop filled with wood shavings and the scent of pine, lived a kind old man named Carlo. With skilled hands and a warm heart, Carlo carefully carved a wooden boy from a special log. He shaped the face with gentle care, crafted the limbs with precision, and painted a cheerful smile. As Carlo worked, he poured his love and craftsmanship into every detail. When he finished, something magical happened. The wooden boy came to life. Carlo named him Bobby, and their adventure together began.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, and I can, with each slide, I can create all the story. And that's it. And create a new YouTube channel and just make it for kids and make every day a story there, and that's it. I mean, and it's possible to earn money there even we have a lot of views because you kids watch a lot of stuff like this, and especially if their parents know that the story is nice and beautiful. For example, I can just call it Russian stories or something like that. Hop. Hop. You can. So this is the whole text till the end. And I will tell you that I will show you how the story is, you can say, ready. Just put it here. How many characters here? I hope not 3000. So not all that. Not all of it, okay? Facing the villain. Where is it? Here, facing the villain, facing the villain. Oh, here is it. So without facing the villain, we are taking this without facing the villain and generate another audio, the full one. Generate. And that's it. I will add the slides. It will take me only about 1 hour to make per video. That's it. Okay. Story is ready.
Bobby the Wooden Boy story text. Hashtag title slide.
Okay, I should remove those hashtags so it will not read them. So remove the title, for example. Remove hashtags. Hop. I just wanted to read all the story and that's it. And I will finish the stream because it's taking too much. Okay, hop. Again, generate. Yeah, this is a free tool, I see. It doesn't ask to log in or something. Here we go. I will not do all the slides now, but I will
The birth of Bobby. In a small
just read it like this.
workshop filled with wood shavings and the scent of pine, lived a kind old man named Carlo. With skilled hands and a warm heart, Carlo carefully carved a wooden boy from a special log. He shaped the face with gentle care, crafted the limbs with precision, and painted a cheerful smile. As Carlo worked, he poured his love and craftsmanship into every detail. When he finished, something magical happened. The wooden boy came to life. Carlo named him Bobby, and their adventure together began. Curious and kind. Bobby is a special wooden boy with two defining traits, curiosity and kindness. His eyes are always wide with wonder as he explores the world around him. Bobby's heart is made of the finest wood, filled with kindness toward everyone he meets. However, Bobby's curiosity often leads him into trouble. He can't resist exploring new places, asking questions, and trying new things even when it might be risky. Bobby's friends. Bobby is never alone on his adventures. He has 3 loyal friends who are always by his side. Malvina, a kind and clever girl who helps Bobby make good decisions. She has a gentle heart and always thinks of others. Pierrot, a wise mime who rarely speaks but communicates through gestures. He is thoughtful and artistic, bringing creativity to their adventures. Turtle Tortola, a patient and wise turtle who moves slowly but thinks quickly. Tortola offers wisdom and guidance when Bobby and his friends face challenges. The villain Barabbas. Every story needs a villain, and in Bobby's world, it's the cunning Barabbas. Barabbas is always plotting and scheming, trying to trick Bobby and his friends. He creates puzzles, traps, and obstacles that challenge our wooden hero. Though he appears frightening, Barabbas's plans never quite work out as he hopes. His tricks often become valuable lessons for Bobby on his journey. The adventure begins. One sunny morning, Bobby's curiosity got the better of him. He decided to explore beyond the safety of Carlo's workshop and venture into the wide world. Along his journey, Bobby faces many challenges, crossing a rushing river that tests his courage, navigating a dense forest where he could easily get lost, meeting strangers who might not all be friendly. With each step of his adventure, Bobby learns valuable lessons about bravery, friendship, and caution.
And here we came to the facing the villain. I will also come back there. Keep the story on. Copy facing the villain. As you see, like it's written by AI. I did nothing almost. I just gave it a little prompt. It gave me all the story. I came here to generate audio, remove those hashtags, get that PDF file. It's possible also to make them into pictures. I don't know why it didn't generate it. Maybe I didn't write the prompt very correctly. The most important is to write it, to explain to it correctly, so it will do it faster, or just to wait. Okay, I will generate like the ending. We will listen to the ending, and that's it. Thank you, Emir.
Facing the villain. Barabbas sets traps and creates obstacles to stop Bobby from finding the golden key. He wants to keep the door to a happy future locked forever. But Bobby is not alone. Together with his friends, they form a powerful team: Malvina's kindness, Pierrot's wisdom, Tortola's patience, Bobby's courage. Working together, they outsmart Barabbas at every turn. When he tries to trick them with illusions, Pierrot sees through the deception. When he sets up barriers, Tortola's patience helps them find another way. Their friendship proves stronger than any villain's schemes. The Golden Key. After many adventures and challenges, Bobby makes an incredible discovery. Hidden beneath an old tree, gleaming in the sunlight, he finds a magical golden key. What could this open? Bobby wonders, his wooden heart racing with excitement. The key glows warmly in his hand, as if alive with possibilities. Bobby somehow knows this key is special. A symbol of freedom and new beginnings that will change everything for him and his friends. The door to a happy future. With the golden key in hand, Bobby and his friends continue their journey until they discover a magnificent door glowing with magical light. The door stands tall and mysterious, unlike any they've seen before. Bobby approaches it with wonder and carefully inserts the golden key into the lock. As the key turns, the door begins to glow even brighter. This magical door represents freedom, new beginnings, possibilities. Beyond this door lies a happy future for Bobby and all his friends, a world of endless adventures and dreams come true. A happy ending. With the golden key in hand, Bobby and his friends find the magical door hidden in an ancient tree. As Bobby turns the key, the door swings open, revealing a world filled with light and possibility. Together, they celebrate their victory over Barabbas and the challenges they've overcome. Dancing, singing, laughing, storytelling. Carlo welcomes them home with open arms, proud of Bobby's growth and adventures. The wooden boy has learned valuable lessons about courage, friendship, and perseverance. Beyond the magical door lies a future full of new adventures and endless possibilities. The end, or just the beginning?
Yeah, it could be like not only about stories about kids, for kids, but it could be like educational stories about adult people, about I don't know, about propaganda, about teaching people stuff through stories. Yeah. So this is all done by AI, and it was really easy and nice. I may create such things as well in the future. For how long I'm streaming, I don't understand here. Yeah, I think it's okay. That's it. I just wanted to show this. Thank you, Alison, for being around. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Amir. I think I'm ending this. I just wanted to share what it could be done with AI. And there are a lot of stuff that could be done. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, Alison. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. See you.